When you're starting a business, there's a ton to figure out and it can feel really overwhelming, with every day bringing new decisions that need answers. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day, and that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be such a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Allbirds to brands just getting started. Get started with your own design studio. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand's style. Accelerate your efficiency, whether you're uploading new products or trying to improve existing ones. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools to help you out. Best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. Start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/DCR. Go to shopify.com/DCR. That's shopify.com/DCR.
No one goes to Hank's for spreadsheets. They go for a darn good pizza. Lately, though, the shop's been quiet, so Hank decides to bring back the $1 slice. He asks Copilot in Microsoft Excel to look at his sales and costs and help him see if he can afford it. Copilot shows Hank where the money's going and which little extras make the dollar slice work. Now Hank has a line out the door. Hank makes the pizza, Copilot handles the spreadsheets. Learn more at m365copilot.com/work.
It's 8 a.m. Eastern, April 15th, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up slightly at $74,114. ETH is up slightly at $2,334. XRP is up slightly at $1.36. Well, eToro is acquiring self-custody wallet startup Zengo for about $70 million, bringing non-custodial wallet tech in-house as it pushes deeper into on-chain finance and expands beyond brokerage into a fuller crypto stack. Zengo, founded in 2018, uses multi-party computation instead of seed phrases and offers swaps, staking, and decentralized app access. The company says it has more than 2 million users globally and has not suffered a wallet hack since launch. The deal gives eToro a direct entry into self-custody as it looks toward longer-term opportunities like tokenized assets, prediction markets, and perpetuals, with CEO Yoni Assia framing self-custody as core to a more decentralized financial system. The acquisition comes during a broader growth stretch for eToro following its NASDAQ debut. Stronger fourth quarter profitability helped partly by crypto derivatives and its recent rollout of crypto trading in New York after getting a BIT license. Zengo had also been expanding, adding inheritance-style recovery for digital assets, acquiring stablecoin wallet MiCA, raising $20 million in 2021, and later pursuing more funding at a $100 million valuation. Well, 21 Shares has filed a second amended S1 with the SEC for its hyperliquid ETF, a sign it is still actively working through the approval process and moving closer to what could become the first spot ETF tied to Hyperliquid's HYPE token. The filing says the fund is expected to list on NASDAQ under the ticker THYP, and it also lays out seed mechanics. 21 Shares US LLC bought 2 seed shares at $50 each on March 18th, redeemed them the following week, and plans an initial seed creation basket of 20,000 shares at $25 each to acquire HYPE ahead of listing. One notable detail is that the fund plans to stake a meaningful portion of its HYPE holdings, generally targeting between 30% and 70%, though that could vary over time. The amendment did not disclose a sponsor fee. The filing lands in a growing race to launch hyperliquid products. Well, Societe Generale Forge, the digital asset arm of France's third largest bank, is bringing its MiCA-compliant dollar stablecoin USD Coinvertible or USDCV into MetaMask through a partnership with Consensus, putting it on a short list of supported stablecoins across MetaMask's mobile and web products. The integration will let users use USDCV for fiat on and off ramps, crypto trading, DeFi access, and even gas payments through MetaMask's gas station feature. Well, Bitmine reported a $3.8 billion net loss for the quarter and more than $9 billion in losses for the 6-month period, with the damage driven almost entirely by $3.7 billion in unrealized losses on its digital asset holdings rather than operating weakness. At the same time, the company's revenue rose sharply to $11 million from $1.5 million a year earlier, with about $10 million coming from ETH staking rewards. Bitmine has kept aggressively adding to its Ethereum treasury, holding 4.8 million ETH as of April 12th, worth worth about $10 billion, or just over 4% of total ETH supply, making it the largest corporate Ethereum holder. The company says it has now staked about 68% of its holdings and is projecting $212 million in annualized staking revenue based on a 3% 7-day yield. Chairman Tom Lee said Bitmine sees the recent pullback as attractive and believes ETH's price still does not reflect its long-term utility, while also saying the firm's goal is to reach 5% of total Ether supply. Well, ahead of his Senate Banking Committee confirmation hearing on Tuesday, Federal Reserve Chair nominee Kevin Warsh disclosed a broad portfolio of crypto-related investments, including stakes in Polymarket and more than 20 other crypto-linked entities, a detail likely to draw attention as lawmakers weigh his nomination. According to his ethics filing, those holdings include positions in DYDX, Lighter, Polychain, Dapper Labs, Solana, Optimism, and smaller startups like Ulith, Lemon Cash, On, Juno, and Ridian. The hearing comes as Senate Republicans signal they want to move his nomination through committee and to a floor vote in the coming weeks, even as Jerome Powell's term nears its end in May and a separate Justice Department probe into Powell remains a political complication. Warsh has previously said Bitcoin is an important asset that can help inform policymakers, and his crypto ties go beyond passive investing, including early involvement with the failed algorithmic stablecoin project Basis and advisory and investor roles with crypto asset manager Bitwise. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
Do you want the truth about the organic food on your plate? Then check out the chart-topping Real Organic podcast. Recently named one of the best climate podcasts by Earth.org, it's hosted by Dave Chapman and me, Lindley Dixon. Each week, we feature eye-opening interviews with farmers, scientists, authors, and journalists to uncover the forces reshaping the food system, from why corporate lobbying is redefining what organic means to how organic farmers are fighting back. So don't miss it. Follow and listen to the Real Organic podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
Have you ever wondered what businesses are doing and should be doing to tackle climate change? Then check out the award-winning and chart-topping podcast, Climate Rising, produced by Harvard Business School and hosted by me, Professor Mike Toffel. Recently named one of the best environmental podcasts by Earth.org, Climate Rising shares a behind-the-scenes look at how some of the world's top entrepreneurs and business leaders are addressing climate change, from climate storytelling and marketing to AI, regenerative agriculture, and beyond. Don't miss out. Follow and listen to Climate Rising wherever you get your podcasts.